rather than trying to fill the void, you're just resting as the void. It's just a slight different perspective. And for those of you who are deeper into the work, this is a great point as well. What you just described was the difference between consciousness and light, creation, form, the supernovae that are exploding, creating the molecules that make all of this, and then the consciousness that rests behind it, that's in you, that's pervading all of it. And one is nothing matters, nothing, I am nothing, I don't want to feel emotions, I want my mind to be, I want peace, just leave me alone, I want to do nothing. That's people who are identified with consciousness, which David calls the masculine. The other side is, no, this fucking matters. This matters right now. Look, we need to connect, we need to relate, we need to create, we need to, and which is growth, nature, chaos, the feminine. And people who are oriented towards that are, the more oriented towards that side of I am light, I am creation, are feminine. As human beings, we are both. It's just we tend to orient towards one or the other. So the most masculine individual will just rest as consciousness in a diaper for his entire life, because that is sufficient. He is resting as consciousness. He doesn't need to. It doesn't make him hate the other side or make the other side wrong. And then there's the opposite side of the expression, where it's constant drama, constant emotions rising and falling, colors, sparkles, filling the home, decorating the home, children. So you have that full spectrum, and every one of us here rests somewhere on that spectrum naturally. And here in this workshop, just because of the nature of the work we're doing here, we're focusing on cultivating that orientation more towards that consciousness, because that is the essence of masculine depth. That doesn't make it right or wrong or you should be that way. I don't practice it that way at all. I practice the full spectrum. I want to become totally adept in both, letting emotion, being creation, and. So I just wanted to put that in context for you, as there's really no right or wrong. It's just an isness of the nature, and it's a map. It's just a lens to look through to help you navigate your purpose, your relationship, so that that moment when the two of you aren't fucking gelling, or there's no polarity there, or you're not filling the void from that thing you just created, it makes sense. That's all. It's just a roadmap to navigate. It doesn't really change anything.